see. Not so good neither round, but certain some monies. Oh. Hey, what's going on? Welcome back, Shadow. We're just chilling right now. I'm like, what the fuck are you even trying to say? What owes you bracket? Definitely what you meant to say. Man, I just have to, like, load everything in just trying to go through. Yeah, for the GTA servers, it's 5M for the mod. There's not a lot of people that really give a shit about how they drive, do they? The only reason why I do is because of the fact that everything still has to fucking load. Oh, Legion Square. Where I did most of my concerts. Very interesting. The lag is so fucking bad. Lag, why? Why you do this? Can I actually lock it? Okay, I can. Doesn't really make any sense, but okay. Let's see if there's anything in here that I need. What does this say? I can't even see that. Nah. Holy fuck, this is new. Feels like I'm in the White House. Driver's license, print out an ID card. I don't need any of that. What about over here? Driver's license, print out. Okay, so that's what you do to get that back. Okay. Let's see what's around. Let's go. Since we're... Head to the body. Well, so much for that. Heading to the barrio. Let's fucking go. We got people, we got places to be and people to see. Excuse me. Where the fuck did that car come from? Yeah, I'm not waiting. We gotta remember, I'm a lawbreaker now. I don't really give a shit. I mean, I kinda do, but I kinda don't at the same time. Okay. That was odd. Oh? Did I jump? The fuck? I don't recall jumping. Now I am. Oh my god. This lag is ridiculous. Oh, my internet is dropping bad. That's why. That's not good. Why is my internet dropping? I don't need my internet to drop. Come on. As soon as you can. Don't worry, amigo. I'm on my way. Nope, I saw nothing. Oh, internet, why are you fucking up? More importantly, why are you fucking up now? Of all fucking times, why now? You want to fix yourself? There we go.
How you doing?
I'm doing as well as I can.
Say again?
I said doing as well as I can.
Oh, see, okay. Here you go first. One of my prospects was saying you wanted to.
Yeah, it's a possibility, honestly. I've got nothing else left to lose.
Okay. Well, we are all ears. I'm Julian. I'm the vice jefe. This is Tamari. She's one of my veteranos.
It's nice to meet you. The name is Antonio Ariez. And I think
Nice
I
to meet
recognize
you.
you mainly from Blood Knight bouts, am I correct?
Sanguinario.
Mm-hmm.
Or sanguis. Because apparently that's too difficult for people to say.
Fair enough. But I do remember you. Don't know really much about you, but I know of you. And you fight well.
See, that is all you know about me. And all you may actually know about me until we get an idea about you. So why exactly have you come down here, of all places?
Well, I guess you could say that I once had everything in my grasp at one point. And then having to lose all of it all at one time is a pretty hard toll. I had a pretty public face to keep up in this city. One that needed to stay clean, one that needed to really be more of a friendly face to those in need of what I represent, at least. Or at least represented. Now at this point, as I said, I have nothing else left to lose since I've already lost everything. And all I can do from here on is really try to gain back what I had lost. Mostly material possessions, but also gain some new friendships along the way. A new family. Because those that I had called family stabbed me in the back.
So what happened? What's ended up turning your life around so much like this that you've lost everything?
Well, due to the whole thing that happened about 7-8 months ago, I believe, where
So,
everybody lost their shit.
yeah.
Yeah. I lost my house, lost my cars, lost my businesses, lost pretty much everything. Had a pretty big empire growing, but that's all gone. And before that, well, before that, people started getting a little scared because of what I was creating. I pretty much, how do I say this? What I had is what people wanted. A strong name that had a lot of respect behind it. And a lot of people didn't really know of the things that I did behind the scenes, behind the pretty face that I kept in public. I'd grow houses behind the business empire that I laid down. I had a whole crew of 50 plus people roaming around under my lineage, under my leadership. And people got scared due to the fact that people wanted to figure out this secret, to figure out this organization that I had. A lot of people wanted to know what it was all about. It was getting to a point where people got a little bit too close to figuring out what it was all about. Some people stepped away respectfully. Other people, unfortunately, took the coward's way out and left under my nose instead of telling me to my face. So now, after all that was said and done, we all went our separate ways. I took what was left of mine. We went to Morocco, and I got married. Had a life over there. But there was something that was just calling me back to this place. I don't know what it was. Maybe just a urge. Maybe it's a sense. I just couldn't really pin it down, so I decided to come back. After all this time, nearly a year after all of this. Because I've been here since the very beginning. And now, here I am, with nothing but the clothes on his back and a fucking bicycle. And what I used to have was luxury cars, luxury homes, and this, that, and the other. I'm down on my luck, and I have no one around here. And I'm hoping I could find some solace, a new family.
That's definitely a hard hit, I'd say. I know losing all of that has got to be rough. Not gonna lie to you. I mean, it seems like you're more of a leader than a follower.
I said that to myself, actually. I tried it out once. And yeah, I could fit the picture. But honestly, I'm tired of leading people. especially if all they want to do is just stab me in the back. At this point, I just want to be a part of something. I want to be a part of something that I can actually prove myself. Instead of having to lead and automatically have to be pinned of all of the responsibility.
What, if you don't mind me asking, you said you led a bunch of people. That surely there had to have been some sort of organization name or something like that that you guys went by.
Yeah, that's correct. Though, I'm pretty sure not a lot of you may have even heard of it, but there may have been whispers around years ago. But my organization was called the House of Cards.
I have actually heard of them.
Yeah, I see. Long time ago, yeah, see, definitely.
Same, very long time ago, but it checks out.
Mm-hmm.
And so you come to the East Side Vagos, wanting to look for a familiar. See, is that what I'm gathering here?
Pretty much. Everybody
I'll
has,
tell you.
sorry. Everybody has pretty much, went their separate ways, doing their own thing. I'm not
See.
gonna bother them to try to bring them back to something that I didn't want in the first place, or at least not for a second time. So why not try something new?
See, okay, that's get that. I understand that 100%. And I'm just going to be blunt and honest with you. We don't fuck around. If we're quiet when we need to be, but most of the time we're loud and proud. So like, not only that, not really, you're talking about having, houses and, cars and everything like that. We have cars and, we plan on getting houses, but we're by no means rich. Like, we don't live that lavish lifestyle. We don't care about losing money. We don't care about going to jail. The only thing we care about is familia and making sure that we are all okay. And if somebody needs help, we help them no matter what the cost is.
See, I can completely understand why you tell me this now, after all that I just told you. But let me go ahead and reiterate one thing. I have nothing left to lose. Before, I had plenty. I had the businesses. I had the people. I had the houses. I had not a single smudge on my record. And I've done plenty of things under the radar. At this point, I do not give a shit.
See, Chico, you have nothing to lose, but we do. We have familia. We have a lot of people in this that we look out for and that we take care of. And if you're just someone who is down on their luck looking for an opportunity and you don't give a shit, then why should we give a shit about you?
Let me rephrase. More along the lines, I don't give a shit about my record. I do not give a shit about losing materialistic things or businesses that I had. When it comes to family, like I said, wanting to have another place to belong, another place to call family. When it comes to familia, trust me when I say, that is above everything else.
See, okay. That's what I want to hear. Because at some point, I say, you're going to have things again. You're going to have, money. You're going to have access to things, And I want to make sure that no matter what happens, it doesn't matter how much money you have, you're not going to be, or whatever your possessions are, those aren't going to be put first above the familia. If you so get that far.
I completely understand.
Because even though you may not have it now, with the Vagos, you will eventually have that. Just I want to make sure that stuff you're okay with losing again if it comes down to it. Because I tell you right now, I mean, I've went to the point where I had, I had a bunch of fucking money, and I lost almost $300,000 to cops within 3 days, and I did not give a fuck because they kept messing around. They kept thinking that we weren't going to do shit, and we showed them that we were.
Mhm.
Now, even though it may be a hassle, cops don't take us lightly anymore. Every time they pull us over, they have 4 people. They do not try their luck with us. They don't even really pull me over anymore because we've shown them who we and what we are. And they know we're not afraid to lose anything. They could seize anything they want of ours. It does not matter. Because at the end of the day, we're always going to have each other and that shit back again.
Materialistic possessions is just that. Materialistic possessions. Things like that can be replaced. People and those you hold dear are another thing.
Say. All right, senor. You said it was Antonio, right?
Antonio, see?
All right, give us a couple of minutes. We'll be right back over here, okay?
Hmm. Try not to get run over. Back at it again, I see. Yeah. I just really want to try out the gang life. Just as, because I've done underground shit. Now it's time to be above ground. Now it's time to be the type of person that does not give a shit about going to jail, because trust me, I was very, very cautious about that. That's why I always had such a clean record. And even though the wipe has already passed, that record would have stayed clean. And now we are going loud and proud. This is going to be very different. But is going to change Antonio's personality, maybe just a little bit more unhinged. But he's definitely a talker. He's definitely one of those people that will protect his family, those who protect him, those that he cares about. Oh yeah, I know we'll get into a lot of gunfights. That's what I want. That's what I want. Because I don't do that often, like with any of my characters, honestly. And I wanna live that kind of life a little bit. Kind of the whole GTAO aspect. Over in Red M. Mm-hmm. And now I'm pretty sure a certain somebody, yep, they're... Oh, wait, huh? La Theory? La Theory? Hello? Yeah, I mean, I still, Antonio still has his reputation of what he used to be. People who know how he is, knows how he is. Antonio has done a lot on this server ever since it first went live. And now we're waiting for these hombres. Wouldn't mind having somebody help me get into the RP aspect of GTA and Red Dead. Just download 5 in a Red M. Go into some public servers. Try it out for yourself. Get used to the controls. Get used to the menus and shit. Try it out. There's a bunch of public servers. And then once you get comfortable enough, then go to some semi-public servers. I can give you a couple of them. and try them out. But yeah, you should be good. No. Here they come. I wonder what these essays have to say.
All right. We don't have a problem giving you a chance. Obviously, we only know. Actually, to be honest, I didn't even know of you before. I only know of your organization a long time ago. But, you know, we don't know you. We're not going to trust you right away. We don't trust, automatically. That's not in our, blood. We need to see people build that trust with us, along with us building the trust with them. And most importantly, we need to know that you are not, because the one thing that keeps coming to mind, and I'm being blunt and honest here, it's hard as a leader to take orders as a follower. Now, I know eventually, maybe one day in the far distant future, you may be put in some type of leadership position or capacity, but that's going to be a long time away and a long time. And I just need to make sure that, it's something that you are willing to do is take orders. Because
Without question.
the last guy that we had that was a hang around, that he was very in and of himself, thinking he was hot shit. We bled him out, and he ended up dying on the way to the hospital.
I'll tell you this right now. All you need to do is tell me where my knife shall be pointed. Simple as that.
Then, if that's the case, what we're going to do is we'll bring you around as a hang around. Basically, it's bottom of the totem pole. It's the bottom of the barrel, under the barrel. We need to make sure that we can trust you. You're not going to be involved in like meetings and shit like that, with other people and shit like that at the moment. But we're going to bring you in slowly. And, just to prove to us that you can be one of us and that we can trust you.
Respect and trust is earned, not given.
See. And I wouldn't expect any different, vice versa as well.
Trust me, I used to preach it all the time.
The stuff, if there's any disrespect or, any untrustworthiness going on, that shit is dealt with It's dealt with swiftly, and it may be painful. It just depends on, what happened, but that shit, we don't play around with that shit. The biggest thing we preach. Yeah, the biggest thing we preach is respect in our familia and honesty with each other. And we're all about familia. So, but yeah, no, we'll bring you in as a hang around. Hang arounds they can wear yellow shoes. If you get pressed by any Southside gangs, we tell you guys to, let them know I'm a hang around with the Vagos. You respect them because you're part of our image. As soon as you say you're a hang around with the Vagos, you treat them with respect. The last guy didn't understand that either. Like it's, they're a Southside is, we may get heated with each other at times, but we're a big family, we have to be, because everywhere else in the city is fucking and against us for some reason. So the way that you act with other groups, that we may be friends with, that's going to be something that we need to make sure that, you're respectful with. Obviously, if it's a group, to be honest, the only group we're really not respectful of, I mean, we don't give them any time of the day, one way or the other, is Blacklist. Which is, if you were around before, you know who they are. We've been in 2 wars with them.
Who? I'm sorry?
Black Lotus.
Oh, Black Lotus. Okay, I didn't hear that last part. But yes, I do know about them. They've been around just as long as I have.
Yeah, we've been in 2 wars with them, and both times, we've beat the ever living dog shit out of them in each one.
Myself,
We don't give them.
Myself, with the house, never had an issue with them, but then again, that was a long time ago. I don't know how things have changed. But I
Yeah,
do
a lot
know
of people
that,
do business.
Larry is still leading them.
Yes, it is.
Sorry,
A lot
I
of
don't
people
mean to
do business
continue
with
on. Sorry,
him.
go ahead.
A lot of people do business with them. We don't. We don't.
Mhm.
I don't give a fuck what they have to offer. Whatever they have to offer, we can get from other people.
Fair enough.
We don't we don't converse with them. We don't. No, it's that's the only group that I don't give a fuck if you're disrespectful towards. Obviously, don't go starting shit with them.
No,
But
of course not.
you know, but
Don't need
anyways.
to cause troubles when there is no trouble in, you know.
As I hang around, you're gonna be doing some shit work. I say, and I'm gonna tell you that now. It's not gonna be fun. It's gonna be monotonous. It's going to be, all about making sure that we can count on you to do that shit. Because I mean, even now, fully blooded members still do that shit. So it's we're gonna trust you with going out and doing stuff with us, asking you to go do stuff, maybe even on your own to prove yourself. Which Tamari will go over all of that shit because she likes doing that. We may even have you growing. We may even have you dealing. We may even have you running bands for us. And if you don't know how to do any of that, we'll teach you. We'll mold you into. It's going to be a different type of person than you were, with your organization. I'm not sure what type of organization it was, but a Southside gang is a lot different than, honestly, any other gang or organization out there.
I'm sure it is. But the concepts, I'm sure, stay the same.
Oh, see, I'm sure. Just depending,
There's one thing I need to truly once again reiterate with you. Vice Jefe Julian here already stated you'll be doing a lot of menial work. It will seem thankless, it'll seem monotonous, but it must be done. And you will be doing a lot of it. It's how we see whether or not you are worthy to be a part of us, because like he said, we all do it. But the biggest thing I need to reiterate once again is that though you are a hangaround, your image still reflects us, and in many ways that's a dangerous thing that a lot of hangarounds don't seem to get. When you're a hangaround, while you are not that big with us, it still is the same message all across to everyone else. When they know that you are a hangaround with us, and the colors that you are wearing are reflecting us, the impact can be all the same as if it's the full-blooded soldado. Meaning if you make a huge fuck up and it reflects on us, depending on that fuck up would depend on whether we fuck you up. So tread very carefully with what you are doing in this city in representation of us, hang around or otherwise. If that is something that you feel you cannot handle, it is best you say something now, or you will end up like the last hang around.
I don't think you have any worries there.
See, okay. Tamari will get you sorted with everything. I have to make a few phone calls. I have some other business I got to attend to really quick. But she'll get you sorted, and well, good fucking luck, to be honest with you. Oh, let me get your phone number. If you need anything from me, don't. Okay, and if you do, then let me know. Okay.
All right.
Save that, Rook. All right, Tamari, he's all yours.
Gracias. First things first, give me your number.
There you go.
You know I miss you. What are you wearing? Yeah, man, I can't wait to go on vacation, hit up some of those Mexican honeys.
Alright. First things first, how long have you been around the city exactly? How familiar are you with things on the underside since you were last making moves.
Recently? Or are you more speaking about the entirety?
No, recently. What have you been doing? How familiar are you with the underworld, as it were? Practices and the like, getting your hands dirty. What are you familiar with, if anything at all?
It's been a while. I'm sure things have changed since then.
They have. In a more interesting situation than before, as we're really going to prove how intuitive you are with your street smarts and how fast learner you are. Because I, as of this current moment, am on bail. So whereas I would normally get my hands directly involved in a lot of things, I'm not going to be able to do such. I need hands like yours and others to be in my place. So I will be giving you specific and direct instruction, and you will follow them, and you will learn as you go.
Alright.
First things first, do you still, or do you at all, have a gun license to your name?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. And first things first, before you're known to be affiliated with us in any way, you're going to get yourself one of those. You'll need to go to PD.
Alright.
PD is located at Rockford. The Rockford Police Department, you'll find it on your map. That's their main hub of congregation. You'll find them there, speak with someone. It may not be right now, and you'll need to be a bit patient. But as soon as you can get someone, you need to get yourself a gun license.
You have any idea how much it will be?
It shouldn't cost you anything for a gun license. I think there's more something involved if you try to get a shotgun license, which,
A shotgun
in order to get
license?
that,
That's a thing?
it is. Shotguns are a thing in this city. The arsenals that have been allowed to go in have improved. No, we do not have automatic weapons yet.
I have not been here in such a long time. Things have changed.
Quite. So,
Oh, yeah.
There's
Get
gonna be a
myself
lot
gun
of
license.
things.
I'll do that immediately. What else you have for me?
A gun license will be the first thing. To get a shotgun license, you'll need to have both a gun license and a hunting license. The hunting license is the exact same as it was before Mutiny came in messing with the scene. You simply need to speak to a ranger, have a gun license, they'll read you some shit on what not to do to animals, and then they'll give you one. Once you have both of those, you can reach out to try to find a gun store that deals in giving shotgun licenses. They'll read to you a TUS and all that, similar to your regular gun license. That'll give you access to getting shotguns, which are expensive and potent, and a game changer when it comes to war. But they're expensive, and as soon as you're found in violation of a gun license or a shotgun license, especially in deals to cops, it will be revoked. And chances of you getting it back at that point, slim to none.
So, I guess at that point it would be a good way to use and abuse such a thing.
Correct, by stockpiling as soon as you have the funds to do so. There's a few things we're gonna do. You're gonna follow me around. Is that your bike?
Yes.
I'll show you where you can park it. Get on it.
This is going to be interesting. Easy, amigo.
This is the parking lot that we use. It's ours, so feel free to park there. It is technically public, but people know not really to come here unless they are told. So you can put your things here, vehicles and the like.
Fair enough.
How much money do you have on you currently?
Let me take a look at my bank account. Currently, 4,400.
Okay, that's enough for now then. Let me get out my vehicle right quick, and we're gonna take a ride.
Wow.
Hop in.
Gonna put my seatbelt on because it's going to be lag fest.
If you're not too familiar, I'm going to give you a brief tour. Brogue Avenue, the street we're on right now, from left all the way to right, it's the street of the Ballas.
Is Dredd still around?
He is. And he is still the leader. And still just as notorious as always.
I'm very familiar with him.
Are you? The Southside clothing store, as you know, right over here to our left. There are tool shops strewn about the place where you can get things like crowbars and the like, which can help you commit some crimes, breaking into ATMs and the like. A few things that I'll be showing you. Give me one moment here.
Crowbars, huh? That's new.
This is a charging station for electric vehicles in case in the future you happen to get one like this neon here. No more do you put your diesel fuel into an electric car for it.
I'm surprised that they actually put this in. That's actually pretty, attention to, detail. I'm so used to, electrical cars just being able to run on solar energy.
See, I actually missed it that way.
I don't doubt
But-
it.
Yeah, I suppose, when they realized that a lot of the criminals were taking advantage of that fact, I think they started to make sure that the manufacturers got different parts. Took out the panels, replaced it with propulsion. What do you have on you currently? Do you have any weapon, any items, anything of the sort? Lockpicks, anything?
I have myself a knife. That's about it. I got some bandages and, you know, essentials. Food and water. And a phone, ID card. Apparently not a driver's license yet, but I guess I'll change that soon.
If you had one prior to coming into the state, you should have one still. You'll just need to go to City Hall and print one out.
Yeah, I was just there. I should have gotten one. I didn't realize I didn't have one until just now.
Okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to grab $1,000 from this ATM right here.
Sure thing. Oh, fuck. I forgot it was this. I thought maybe it was under the E menu. Actually, I think I have like 400 in my pocket now. Yep, there we go.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take you. Here's the tool shop. You can get a few things, one being a crowbar. I want you to go ahead and, one second. Go up to the window there. I want you to grab a crowbar. Let's see, I want you to grab 3 lockpicks as well.
All right.
And on top of that, I want you to grab, let me double check something. Okay. The biggest thing is being prepared. One thing that you'll be able to do very well as a hangaround is being able to help supply those of the familia with things that they need at a moment's notice. Some of those things could be everything from a repair kit to having a lockpick to having an extra radio. Things of those matter. It's gonna mean a lot. So, one thing I want you to get, a few things. I want you to get a repair kit. I want you to get a bike repair kit. I want you to get 3 lockpicks. I want you to get a crowbar. And I want you to get yourself 2 radios. Have one just in case you lose one, or in case someone else loses one and they need one.
Done.
How much money do you have on you currently after that?
Well, I had a little bit extra in my pocket, but that all costed about 1,055.
Okay, and then how much do you have on you currently after that, cash-wise?
$16.
Oh, not bad. Okay, pretty accurate. We're gonna go back to the ATM. Actually, save what you have right now at the ATM. The bank's right around the corner. I want you to pull out 1,000 more dollars.
All right. I'll just run on over.
No, not from the ATM. We're gonna go to the bank.
All right. Let me just. Is the door locked? There we go.
The reason why I said not to pull out your ATM, you only have a 2,000 withdrawal limit for the entirety of the storm. You might need that money from an ATM in an emergency in case a bank isn't nearby. So typically, unless you absolutely need to, if there's a bank nearby, go there.
Fair enough.
Go ahead and withdraw 1,000 more.
Hey, 750. Hanging out with the Vagos? Yeah. We're getting into some gang shit.
Perfect. Remember that radio I had you buy?
Yeah.
The extra one? Go ahead and put it in the glove box.
There you go.
I want you to connect to frequency radio 75.55.
I might need to change that. Yikes.
Radio check.
Fuck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yikes.
Hold on. Just as a heads up, I'm going to be taking the new hang around for a few jobs that obviously he will be doing that I won't be involved in, but we'll be communicating on a different frequency as to not disturb things here. So if you need me, give me a call.
There we go. Okay. I had to fix some of the buttons on the radio there. It was making me talk at the same time. It was really weird.
Quite alright. Radio check.
Check.
Alright. Tell you you're trying to say something, you're fine. Alrighty. So, one thing we're gonna do, if you're not familiar with lockpicking, a lot of the engines kind of got around, so it's a bit easier to lockpick something now,
God,
though it's simply different.
oh God, I can remember how terrible it used to be. Oh my goodness.
See, it has been changed.
Well, I'm actually rather excited to get back into it.
Alrighty, we'll make this simple. We'll head to south side and we'll go into one of the mega malls. We'll pick a random card so you can get the hang of it, and have you pick it yourself. Same as before, you simply your pockets, grab your lockpick, and start using it. It'll become clear once you start finagling with it. Oh wow, look at that, not a single car in the mega mall. Interesting.
This there. Ooh. Almost threw it out the window. Lol. We'll put that there. We'll put that there. Excuse me.
The car right here will do. Go ahead and lockpick that car though.
All right. Do I need to go around the other side, I guess? Fuck it. I guess not. For some reason, wasn't letting me do it, but fuck it. Oh, this is... Huh. Ooh.
Good job. Now follow me.
Didn't realize you mean hotwire it with the lockpick, but thought you meant just using the lockpick to get into the car.
You'll find that smashing a window is the most effective way of getting into it.
As I just found out. Not really the most subtle way, but at this point it doesn't really matter now.
No. Pull your car over in this area. Now, one thing you're going to want to do, go ahead and, as you normally would, go to the dashboard on your vehicle and open up the trunk. Keep where you are. I'm going to be going and getting some distance.
Looking to see if there's stuff in the trunk. Ransacking it. I'm guessing this is what you wanted to teach me.
That is correct. And it seems if you're familiar with that, then you know you can ransack the trunk You can also ransack the other seats. All seats within a car minus the driver's side.
Good to know.
As tedious as it might seem, you get yourself into a role, you get yourself into a good groove. You can find a lot of rarities inside there, things you can sell, and a lot of other things that you can quite simply keep for yourself, firearms included.
Good to know. And you said everything but the driver's side, correct?
Everything but the driver's side, that is correct.
Alright, I only found a tablet and some dollars, that's about it.
That's good. A tablet you can sell at a pawn shop and get something better than nothing.
Fair enough. What do you want me to do now?
Alrighty. I want you to drive around with that car. Come back to Jamestown Street. Right out the alleyway, and you will see me standing on the corner.
These helicopters are freaking me out a bit.
That's what we like to call Hood 1. Yeah, don't mind them. They're reckless, but they don't do anything. Alright, now you're gonna do something a bit more active and aggressive. You're going to rob a house. Take your vehicle and park it right here in front of this house. Right where I'm standing. As I will be watching you and cannot be involved, I cannot have you tying myself to you here.
That's fine.
It's pretty much the same thing as you're used to. The only difference is certain houses, Backstay and Mirror Park, with good security systems, you need a pair of bolt cutters in order to cut down through the door. Here, you should simply need lockpicks. The rest I'll leave to your own intuition. Ariez, you should know what to do. Don't get caught, and don't get shot.
I'm in. Oh, this is different. I gotta do the little scoots.
You still in the house?
Not that I see. Anywhere that I should search specifically?
Cabinets, things of the nature.
Yeah, I see.
Pantries, bathroom. Entertainment stations. Kind of get a feel. You have all the time in the world. That is until cops arrive.
there's something here. I've done this before. This is a little bit different, especially... I see somebody sleeping on the bed at the moment. I wonder if this can be... Nope. Okay. Really? Nothing in the bathrooms? Are you kidding me? God damn it.
Alright, how are you looking so far?
I'm looking good at the moment. I'm in the bedroom. Shit. Is there anybody out there?
No, you're good right now. I did hear sirens, though it's not certain if they're coming to your location or not.
I'm heading out anyway.
Hey, seems your car's gone. You might need to make your way around and find another one.
Sounds good. One of the lockpicks broke though, but I'll take care of another one when I get the chance.
Once you find another vehicle to use, make your way back to the parking lot.
Will do. Alright, well, that was pretty fun. What did we get out of that? I know I saw a couple of things, but... nothing really too... Ugh, crazy. I need to blow my nose, though. Ugh. Why the fuck did my car disappear, though? Ooh. Should've left it running. I mean, honestly, I'm not too far away. Should I just walk back, or do you want me to acquire another car?
I need you to acquire another car, because where we're going next, I, once again, cannot be involved in what...
Understood. I have one in sight. Four-door. Can definitely ransack this one. This is neat. Get the fuck out of here. I saw a cop on me.
you to talk to me. Are you in a situation?
I'm good. I'm back at the barrio. And rummage through this card that I got already. At least I think it is a barrio. Right? Yeah.
Right. I'll mention this to you only because you didn't know. But you are never to park in the Royal Square. You're only to park on the street.
Gotcha.
When you're done ransacking that side, get in the car and bring it to the side of the street.
Oops. God damn it. How do I switch seats?
Actually, go ahead and get into the car and follow me.
Oh my god. Trunk. Please, for the love of God. Following now. Sorry. I was trying to close the trunk. Uh-oh. Issue?
Roll down your window, what were you saying?
Did you make him rob the houses on Jamestown Street?
Yeah, that was me.
No, okay. I was like,
Yeah, yeah,
the other
so-
ones were on the other side, so I went to the other one and was like, oh shit, this
See,
has been done already.
Yeah, yeah, I'm showing up some stuff around. We're on a different radio frequency, so again, if you need me, give me a call, alright?
See, okay, I just saw you, so.
Yeah.
Alright, gracias.
Alright, come.
Must have got out of that house just in time.
Now that you know, I'm gonna have you do another house. And then I'm gonna have you push your luck further. I'm gonna have you do what's known as a simple TM robbery. ATM robberies, however, are a little bit more noticeable to officers a lot of times. They may or may not respond to house robberies, but they will for sure respond to most or any.
You think before I do any of this just yet, I should give you the stuff that I have now?
No, I want you to hold on to that, or if you want to store it away, you should get yourself something to store things. But I want you to do all of this, so that you understand what you're doing. And then you can cash it in.
Alright.
I want you to go ahead, see the house immediately to my right. I want you to go ahead and check and see if the door is something you feel like you can tinker with. Right to your right. The one to your right.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. And then what I want you to do is continue looking around the sides of the house to see if you find any sort of security system, something you can tamper with.
Would it be fairly noticeable?
Similar to the door, as you're moving around, you might see something that you might be able to tinker with as well. That's fine. Not every house has it. In this case, you'll follow the exact same instructions. Go in the house, align it, take everything, be mindful. Though keep in mind, the first one was a bit of a warm-up. This time, you're not in Southside. Cops aren't going to be as wary. You might get some interference, in which I'm going to leave that to you on how you...
Sounds good. Oh shit. Alarm's going off.
You better be prepared. Use whatever you have as a weapon. Deal with the owner if that's the case.
Alright, here we go. I'm gone. I'm going to head where the shuffle used to be for right now, just to lay low.
Go ahead. I'll meet you there in a moment. Best not to arrive at the same time anyways, so I'll meet you there shortly.
By all means.
Funnily enough, your former nightclub is actually the hub of the next few things I want to show you, so... Feeling a bit reminiscent?
You have no idea. And now this place just looked like as it did before I had it. It's a shame, honestly. I had a lot of fun in that place.
Sim, you have a lot more fun here soon, Chico.
You look like you've been working
It's not the
out.
end.
Nice.
It might be the end of this, but that was one story you told. You have an opportunity to tell so much more. Vamos, enough reminiscing, you have more work to do. Right across from here is the pawn shop, as you can see. From there, you can actually sell the belongings that you get. You'll get a pretty okay price for most of the stuff, so tablets, some earbuds, whatever you can find. Right on down there, take those items, sell them, get what buck you can, and then I'm going to need you to get another item, which you actually might be able to find, known as bolt cutters. That'll help deal with security systems if you come across them. Might give you a better fighting chance in some of the more well-situated neighborhoods.
Understood. Alright. Couple prices here and there. Is there bolt cutters here? Yes, there is. $100 worth. Okay. Laptops. Tablet. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, wait. I can sell them through here like this. Okay. How's New Day? It's been a while since I've been here, but, you know, I'm just doing what I can. Did find another radio. I'm gonna keep that. We can actually use that. Crowbar. I didn't really find much good stuff. Oh, stethoscope. So you could tell a story on. Actually, let me go ahead and buy one of these bolt cutters. Oh, no, I guess not. I remember there used to be a use for these stethoscopes. Do we still need them?
Nice intuition. Perhaps if you come across or find one, you can find out.
I happened to come across one while I was in there. Do you want me to save it?
Same.
Will do. How do I buy the bolt cutters? So you can't buy the bolt cutters from here, or you have to buy them this way?
If you can't find bolt cutters there, then we'll likely have to go to a, Oh yeah, no, you won't find bolt cutters there. No, we'll find bolt cutters literally right across.
Okay, I was just wondering because I see them here, but I thought maybe you could buy what you could sell, you know, but I guess not.
No. This is, the pawn shop is only letting you know what they're
Only sell
accepting
only.
from you.
Okay. So where should I go then? To the,
Go ahead and grab your vehicle or any vehicle from this lot for that case if you want to try something different.
I like this little charger.
And follow me over to the tool shop.
Trust me, I've been on New Day for a good long time.
Right in the corner there, I'm sure you can see it. The tool shop, similar to Southside. You should be able to find bolt cutters there. you do, go ahead and grab a pair. Now, right behind you, it's gonna be the door.
I just missed it then. Okay, I got plenty of money. Oh, I forget I just have to do that and then that. Okay. Let's put that there. I'm gonna just put this and that there. And honestly, yeah.
Did they have bolt cutters available?
See, I got them.
Alrighty. I'm gonna try one more house. This time you should be able to interact.
I'm used to houses, being able to rob houses only at night. You still be able to rob them in the middle of the day?
Let's see if it's too late. You might be able to still get away with it if it's early enough, otherwise we'll just come back later.
If I remember correctly, it's usually like, what, 5, 6 a.m. would be the latest?
That is correct, so we'll see if we're out of...
Holy fucking shit, their compound. Well, we have a distraction.
See, you have a distraction, which should serve you going into this next home if you're still able to. If not, then we're gonna go straight to a store.
Alright.
Alright, the house that I'm hearing right there across, you can rob some. There's still time, so that house there, go ahead and rob it. But before you do, if you can break into the back, or go towards the back, disabling the security systems. Let me know if you're finding.
I don't see anything.
You check every corner inside of the house.
I'm checking every corner that I see. I don't see anything. Oh, here it is.
And there you go. Go ahead and interact with that and use your intuition.
It's too late.
Too late. I see. Shut the front door.
That is a funky color, and I like it.
Go ahead right quick. Try the front door.
Alright.
Alright. Too late. Not a problem. And try the store next.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with them.
I didn't realize they invented flying cars.
See, we don't have access to it. So, behind me, as you can see that store, you're gonna go ahead and use a weapon of choice that you can. Your knife should work.
Matt had a tank, I should be fine with that.
This one, I'm leaving entirely up to you. I'm just gonna see how it is you do things. The only hint that I can give you... Actually, no, I won't give you that hint. Let's just see how you do.
Hmm. The fuck? Hmm. How would I know if this has already been robbed? Because it's telling me the cash register is not ready to make payment.
Well, what you want to do, if Ravi's in the store, you're going to take your knife, you're going to threaten him to open those registers.
Okay.
If he's telling you that you can't do it right now, then that might mean that the store has already been hit, or that the registers are on a temporary lockdown, which, like I said, be persuasive.
Yeah, he's saying no. Seems like it might be on temporary lockdown.
See, we'll try a different location.
Okay, I may have a charger, but I can only keep up so much. That's with that car.
The liquor store, right here to my right. Find Rob.
Alright, man. Go ahead and do what you need to do and give me the fucking money. Come on, everything out of there.
Also, try not to make a habit of leaving your car running when you get out of it. Makes it real easy for someone to come and just snag it.
Only do that for a quick getaway, but I can understand the risk.
Were you able to rob that store?
Yeah, I got it and I'm out.
That was was rather fast. Were you able to rob it, but then also grab from the registers?
That I did not look for. I took what he put in the bag and left.
Same. Come back to the store. Head back in. A few things you're going to want to do normally when robbing a store. One, you're going to want to start robbing it naturally. And then you're going to want to start taking from the registers to maximize your profit from the store. 3, typically once you're done with everything, wait maybe about a minute. See if you get a response. If nothing, then you can go.
I might have to remember that for next time, because right now I'm pretty far away. I drove off pretty quickly.
Well, now I'm telling you to come back.
Fuck. Is it bad that I don't remember where it was already?
If you look at your map, it's the liquor store icon on El Rancho. Technically Mirror Park Boulevard, but it segues into El Rancho. Make your way back to the location.
Where the fuck is it? Oops. You have to forgive me. It's been a long time since I've been into the city.
That's quite alright. You'll get used to it.
Where the fuck is El Rancho? I was right.
If you need a GPS sent to your location, I can do that for you.
If you don't mind, please. Hey, devil, how's it going? Wait, how do I... Where is it? Oh. Alright, on my way back. Ugh, lag. Got EMS recruit right now? Well, that's gonna be different from Wild West or Wild West stufferonies. Definitely different. But very exciting. Hopefully I run into.
So just make the right here.
Yeah, I
And
remember.
you're right. Do you have access to the registers?
Yeah, I'm loading it right now. Just finished picking it.
Good. Let me know when you're done. And just keep in the store for a bit.
Is there anything else I need to look for?
If you're potentially given a key from Ravi when doing the store, or if you find one inside the register, you might have access to the back room, in which you can use that stethoscope to potentially get something from the safe.
You said you want me to stay in here or you want me to leave?
No, I want you to stay there for a little bit. With everything that you can in the store. Shelves included.
I just saw something. No. Nope. Nope. Go away. The willow bark? The willow bark? Whatever the hell that is. Larger beer. No. Loot. I should probably put music on. There we go. Didn't have music on the entire time. It's been very quiet. I don't remember. Nope. Oh, shit, you're back. The fuck? Alright, it's all good.
Alrighty. It's been long enough, so you're good to go. Go ahead and pop in and, we'll make our way back to the biome.
Will do. I was honestly hoping for a little more excitement, but it seems like they're busy with other things at the moment.
Same. Unfortunate, but it is what it is sometimes. However, there's some things that we can do in less, and even with that, it doesn't slow down what we're doing.
Exactly.
How many roll of notes were you able to get from the registers?
I'll let you know once I, get somewhere safe. I wanna be just looking through my pockets while I'm driving. $28.
Okay. That should be more than enough. Here's what we'll do. Give me a moment to reach out to a couple of contacts, and I'll tell you where to go.
I'll just drive around until you tell me. That is a really neat color combination, seriously. I do need to go to bed soon. I'm getting tired. Is this spotless territory?
Okay. I'm gonna give you a location I want you to come to. I'll send you the GPS location shortly.
Let me know. Or at this point, should I just follow you?
Sure, if you can catch up with me.
Oh, now you say it. Holy lag. Definitely not gonna catch up with all of these headaches I'm dealing with. I've been doing alright. I unfortunately am currently dealing with COVID. So that's not been fun. I got COVID again. Excuse me, Jesus. Am I heading towards the airport? I'm heading towards the airport.
What's up?
Mom is awesome. I love my mom.
Business isn't exactly
Every time.
Hmm.
Just sent you the next location.
On my way. Just FYI, I do need to get some rest soon.
That's quite alright. We'll have this be your final task so you can get an idea of things, and then we'll wrap it up for now.
Sounds good. Oh my. I'm a good driver, but, you know, when it comes to shit like this, I fucking lag all over the place. Like, if I had no lag, no anything, I'd be perfectly fine. But I deal with too much lag just with mere turning. Please get better. I'm trying. I've had it for a couple of days now, a few days actually. Oh my god. Chill, chill, lag, please, chill. Because it's loading so much fucking shit. That's why.
Alright, you're gonna park your car behind me. And then you're gonna you're gonna make yourself go to the right, up this little ramp here, and there's a guy that should be standing by the door. Diablo shirt, blue shirt, or something. Go ahead and speak. When he gives you a reward of low or high risk, you're gonna go for high risk. You always high risk, high reward.
All right.
Once you're in the car, go ahead and look at the hint that he gave you and tell me what it said.
He likes his beer cold in Mirror Park.
Alrighty. Go ahead and follow me back to Mirror Park. Actually, you know how to get to Mirror Park.
I do.
Make it over to Mirror Park and I'll tell you where to go.
There should be a liquor store over there, right?
That's correct.
Probably the
we'll
one I
be
just
back
robbed, right?
It's a good guess, but it's not actually there. For the sake of your time, I'll show you directly the location.
All right. Nearing the gas station.
I just sent you a GPS location.
Got it.
Alrighty. You're gonna go ahead and head behind the building. Actually, just leave your car there. Head behind the Agua drive-thru. Go all the way to the left. You'll see a guy standing there at the
I
door.
see.
Talk to him. The rest is self-explanatory and perhaps even something you may remember. But you follow the instructions from there.
Please.
Be smart, don't get caught. And the money that you make from here will be yours.
For now, I'm just waiting for a drop-off.
And there you go. You go from location to location in drops around Mirror Park and the areas around it here. This is basically the spot where you're going to turn in your cash and they'll hand you over some real cash. Keep in mind that every single roll of note that you have is worth $70. So you'll be giving offers from people for that money. Make sure that you don't accept sums that are not $70 worth it.
Alright, so I just go around and talk to people, or?
No, you'll be given a location where you'll go. Specific person at a specific location that you will hand over the cash to.
Does it take a good long while for it to get the location?
Takes a moment. Just have some patience. You'll see it pop up. You'll go straight there, and then you'll wait a little bit more for the next.
Good to know. Alright, I got one.
Just be on your guard. Some may try to take something from you.
I will punch him in the back of the head.
What am I gonna do? The bills just keep piling up. It's a fucking nightmare. Ah! 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 Yeah! Yeah! Oh! Oh! Ah! Ah! Oh! Ah! Oh!
I'm gonna stab this fucker.
Ah! Oh!
And first one decides to rob from me.
Were you able to get it back?
Oh yeah, make sure you didn't regret it ever again.
See, you might find that a lot will try to do that. You take them out, you go over them, grab the money back, and then head back to your car.
Already done. Just waiting for the next one.
See, just make sure you get out of the area.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
You can stay in Mirror Park, that's fine. Just make sure you're not near the area where you took your money back. Locals may have seen it. So doing some quick math. The bands that you have on you currently, you said about 28, you said you have? That's 28 times 70, that's nearly the amount of money that you just put in. So it's about $2,000 worth of what you have currently on your person.
Jesus.
So, as soon as you're finished doing all of that run, normally what we do as a hang-around, we take 50% do. In this case, I'm letting you keep all of it because you had to invest some in getting the tool.
Understood. Thank you very much, amigo. I did get a couple of rolls from the house that I robbed as well.
No, well, there you go.
A little bit extra.
That's ultimately what's important, so now you understand the value of each of those rolls, each one being valued at $70. Once you add it up quickly, you can get a good amount. You robbed the liquor store typically offers you a lesser amount than if you were to successfully rob, say, a full 24/7 store. Those can offer you anywhere between 25, maybe even a bit over 30 rolls, which could offer you so much more, as well as what you may find in the back.
Yeah, I'm sure the vault will be plentiful. I'm surprised that car is still there. Considering the other one already disappeared. Are you fucking kidding me? God damn, these motherfuckers won't go down when they rob from me.
Yeah, you're new to the scene, so a lot of them won't take you seriously till they get to know you. So some will think they can get away with it. You show them otherwise.
This one was at least a little bit more lucky. The other one I just fucking stabbed. Where's my water? I need water. This guy's at least nice about it.
How are you heading on so far?
I mean, compared to the 4 stops that I had already, 2 of them were failures.
Alrighty.
So, very slowly.
How much money have you collected thus far? You can just kind of think about the cash in your pocket.
I'd say about 350.
Alright, sounds about right, given that you've been robbed a couple times, so makes sense.
Yeah, I got rid of 5 rolls so far. Holy fucking hell, dude. Where's this person at? How many rolls do I even have left? This is going to take a while. Hey. I used to live in one of these houses up in Mare Park. I was just sitting in front of it, just reminiscing about the lovely times that we used to live here, and most of my crew living around in the same neighborhood, too.
Is that right? You got a lot of friends in the area?
Some of them still around. Nasuko Da Vinci. I believe Donnie is still around too, because I just saw a mention on Twitter. Not sure what they've been up to.
don't know. Sometimes I think, what if crime really does pay?
Well, that was quick.
Fucking pendejo! What am I gonna do? The bills just keep piling up. It's a fucking nightmare.
Alright, runs are done. Told me to dump the car.
Sounds good. Go ahead and dump the car at a location and I'll come pick you up.
Alright.
How many more roles do you still currently have on you?
19.
Alright, not bad. How much cash do you have?
1,384.
Alright, and what we'll do is we'll have you deposit all of that cash into your bank account here again. Where are you currently?
Currently leaving Mirror Park. I was thinking of heading up to the to my former club, park the car in there, in the parking lot, and then head towards the big bank and deposit.
Sounds good. I'll meet you at the bank.
All right.
I say if you want, just deposit the vehicle near the bank and just head inside the bank, and I'll just pick you up from there.
That works too. You know, I just wanted to gain a little distance away from the vehicle.
It's typically okay once you're out of the Mirror Park area. Yeah. I think I'm actually right behind you, so you're quite alright.
Oh god, this place looks a lot different.
Once you head inside, you'll need to go all the way to the back, I believe, if you want to talk to a teller to deposit. And of course, don't forget to pick up your paycheck from the
Just did.
UBI. There you go.
I'll just deposit 1,800. Failed to excuse me? Oh, I said 1,300. Oops. Oh, man. They completely redid the interior of that place.
It's one of the more featured banks that they've been trying to advertise. I suppose a lot of big wigs are there. Which means if that's the case, there must be a lot of money in there. I wonder if I'll be able to figure out how to break in there one day. It'd be nice.
If there was one thing that I've always wanted to do, especially with my crew, it was definitely wanting to rob a bank.
Or you might get your opportunity soon. There's a few things that are around that you might be able to do in the future if you prove that you're fit. We might have you run a few jobs in terms of maybe not banks, but a jewelry store heist. Maybe even a bobcat, high security. We'll see what stuff you're made of here shortly.
Are the whole green
any place-
cards, red cards, or all over those security different cards still a thing?
Not to my knowledge. Though if they were, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be. I doubt they would want to repeat the same tricks that got them so easily robbed in the first place.
Yeah, what robbed them robbed all of us, too.
Those are true words.
But regardless, today was a rather success.
It is good, or rather interesting, to see you back in the city. So, consider me curious on what it is you can try to do. And if you're serious about this familia, which we will find out. Then I think you'll do just fine.
Test me if you must. I'll be ready for it.
That's not even a question.
It
Whether or
wasn't
not
meant to
you
be.
pass is a whole nother thing. Any place in particular you would like for me to drop you off?
The motel near the barrio.
See. Regardless, good work today. You seem to show a basic aptitude for knowing how to do the simplistic of things. Although we unfortunately did not seem to get the attention of law enforcement as they were quite occupied with other things.
They seem to be definitely occupied and have their attention elsewhere. But, you know, maybe one day.
Sooner than you think. Here you go. Will you be around sometime tomorrow?
Most likely, yes.
Sounds good. Send me a text, or at least a call
I
when you're around.
do not have your number, actually. You never gave it to me. There we go. Now I got it.
As you know, I'm a veterano of the Eastside Falcons. I'll be your primary point of contact. Both your training and also just getting a gander at you.
Understood.
If you have any questions, give me a call. But don't waste my time with dumb shit. If it's important, call me. If not, just give me a text.
If there's one thing that you should know about me, I don't waste anybody else's time, not less my own.
And then we'll have no problems. Have a good night.
You too.